Hey guys, welcome to day 143. Come back, day 143. Apologize if that's backwards. Maybe I can flip it around. I'm still learning how to work my phone and all kind of other stuff. Exciting news though. I'm gonna get real on this episode. Not that I haven't been, but like I'm gonna show you guys behind the scenes here. I hooked up my microphone for the first time, and I'm gonna try to get some B-roll. By the way, I'm gonna try to put together an episode here, guys. I have no idea how the hell to do this, but I'm gonna get some clips. I'm gonna pull this into CapCut and try to quickly edit it together and get it posted. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some clips here. I'm not sure how to do this actually. I think I should talk and then I'll cut the B-roll in after. So I'm gonna need to get some clips of my microphone and my preamp. Let me do that now. Okay, so here is my microphone. This is the same microphone I got back in 2005. And I think the first song, I used this when I recorded In the Morning, Leave, A Tune Inside of My Head. I think those are the first few songs I ever recorded with it. And this is this preamp that I didn't get quite then. I got this later. I had this other preamp when I recorded those songs I just mentioned. I got this later. And this is just for powering up the microphone. I've got some basic compression on here. I'm not sure if I should even be using it anymore or not, so I'm gonna figure that out. While I'm giving you guys, this is a real basic studio tour here. You can see these are my speakers that I also got back in 2004, at the end of 2004. And they're actually pretty much, this left one here is basically broken. It's all blown out. It doesn't really work. And this one still kind of works. So I've got this here, this speaker here. And what do I have here? I've got GarageBand opened up here, which is not something I ever used to really produce music. I'm going to show you guys today a few songs. I only made a few ever back in maybe 2021. I was kind of experimenting with GarageBand and I made a few songs. Okay, so here's that mic I mentioned right here. I got this working mostly. I think the mic itself works. The preamp is having some issues when I press some of the buttons. It like cuts in and out, but I think it's going to start working. It just needs to get used to having electricity again. This has been a lot of years where I haven't used anything. And I got some my headphones here. I had these headphones sitting here. I bought these back in 2017, and you can see it probably looks a little interesting up here. I just had to scrape off all the vinyl this morning because I grabbed them and it just had disintegrated. It's been sitting there for like 6 years straight without being used, and started falling apart, which, this happened to my headphones way back in the day before too. So I can buy new ones, but they're pretty expensive and I just need to keep moving. So I cleaned them up a little bit. It's pretty exciting. Oh, I can even hear myself in the microphone right now. Okay. So the goal here is to start moving over to recording more stuff. Let me lower this down a little bit. With this microphone. This is going to be the key. Now I can get a different microphone, but my general theme here, guys, and I'm not saying this is right, but I don't want to be buying a bunch of stuff just yet. I'm just getting back into music. I don't want to fall into the trap of just buying tons of gear and then never starting. So I'm gonna do what I can do with what I have right now. If something's seriously broken, I'll buy something here and there, like a cord or this or that. I think everything's basically working. I don't really have my software figured out on my computer because I had to change computers and upgrade, and the software that I had wasn't compatible with the new versions of the Mac operating system, etc. So Right now I've got FL Studio. Technically, it's not really, I think I have it installed, but it's not updated. Some old version of FL Studio. And I have Reaper. I don't think it's even installed. I'm probably just going to use GarageBand for right now. And then, depending how that goes, I'm probably just going to get Logic Pro going a little bit later. But I want to make sure I can get a few songs done, or at least start using GarageBand, get back in the swing of it, prove it to myself that, I can get this done. I can be productive. I can get work done rather than just buying Logic too. Because that's just something, I don't think it's going to be that hard, but it's something else to learn. And I don't even know how to use GarageBand right now, which is silly to say, right? But, sorry guys, I'm trying to think about how am I going to do this. I was going to use the microphone and then record that in GarageBand and then put that back into the video. I'm just recording on the phone right now instead. I want to show you guys some songs. I'm not sure the best way to do all this. So this is why it's a comeback series, because I like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. It's a lot of uncertainty here. One second. Okay guys, this is the preamp that I'm using, or this is the preamp. You see it's just sitting on top of the speaker, but again, this speaker doesn't even turn on really anymore. And then I'm plugging that preamp. This would be I guess they're both Focusrite. Huh, I didn't even know that. This is the Focusrite Trackmaster Pro, whatever, plugged into this is old guys, this is Scarlett T2i from, I might have bought this in 2012 or 2013. So this is a cheap upgrade, but it seems to be working for now. And I'm really not using it much. I'm just plugging the other preamp right into it just to have it go into my computer. So that's the full studio. Some of my guitars are packed away in the closet still. I need to get them out. My electric guitar, I have a bass back there. And that'll be for another day. All right, guys. So since I'm going to be using GarageBand for a little while, probably just to at least lay down vocals and also try to record some of these live performances with this microphone here. So the plan would be to just use my cell phone for now. I have another camera, like a DSLR, but it's old. I don't even think it does 4K. It does HD. But aside from that, I'm probably going to use my cell phone. And then I think the idea would be to have this mic running. This would be for those live acoustic performances. Run this into GarageBand so that it would sound better. Put a little compression on there. Maybe a tiny, tiny bit of reverb or something. And then sync it back up with the video. And then the idea with that would be, the point would be to try to make it sound better. And if it turns into too much trouble, I guess I can just keep doing it on the cell phone. All right, guys, this is a GarageBand project I think I was working on in 2021 very briefly. It's called Beach Solos V4. I don't know what I was thinking. I think maybe the guitar sounded like that. You'll see. All right, so I'm going to play this Beach Solos here. I played it a second ago filming the screen with my phone. I'm just going to play it again, pointing at myself. Because I'm not doing any screen capture. I don't even know how to do that right now. I need to figure that out. I do know how to do that technically. I just haven't done it in a while. So here we go. I'm going to play the song. And maybe I can cut it together. We'll just see. Here we go.
It's just a little bit of a test. Does it go in? Oh, it looks pretty good. Yeah. Don't ya know? I will say, easy come, no runner. Money go bad. She wanted so sad. Easy come, no runner. But you're trying be that. See, it's so mad. Easy come, no runner. But you're finding it's true. I like that. Don't you know? I say what you do. I feel like you go. No bleed. She likes slow. Deep breath. But you do not know. Money go bad. They got it so bad. It's calm, bonnet. 자, 뭐 wanna do that it breathes so become mighty for the prize got to see who the ride yo this how to fight wanna bring bad beating like it's so bad hit the bar but I run him but what you find it to do not it breaks so gotta keep it evil like y'all but people tonight that's so you say but people lie this I reply the bomb be right goodbye it's so don't she what say this you say and now take your book job yes so you say Molly do I say it will but you never will gotta breathe free by the bar she gotta see the rain another go but I like the snow now till the angel now but it can't save her now he's the combo runner but you're finding a do gotta focus right mini on a day to night I like the scarlet free shots the scarlet eye bright
Anyway,
okay
all right. Okay, so what's going on here? Is it playing again? All right. So I can actually hear myself on this microphone, but I'm not recording anywhere, which I need to fix so that you guys can hear the good audio. I mean, I could have been recording it even into that same project, I guess, while I was playing it. All right, I'm learning, guys. You can tell that I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's because I haven't produced or even used any of this equipment in years. And when I say years, like I'm talking 2017. I messed around for a second in 2021, but barely. And I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I'm talking like an hour. Before that was 2017, I think. 16 and 17 when I did 96 vocal mix. And before that was a long time ago. So I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with like, what do I got a camera here? And I never really filmed like that before. I got microphones, cameras, GarageBand, lights. And I'm trying to put together a show for you guys here. And for myself. I need to get used to filming. I think I need to get used to filming. So I can only imagine what this episode's going to look like. I'm going to try to cut it together. You know, I also, with this song, I'm going to play some of the parts by themselves as well. So let's try that. Well, actually, I don't need to show you the screen. I'm going to play the guitar by itself here. Here we go. Yeah. So I recorded that back in 2021 on my electric guitar, which is like in the closet right now. And I know it's super dusty. Guys, I keep talking about dust, or I think about it a lot. I'm super allergic to dust. When I was a kid, I had all these allergies and asthma and stuff. I don't even have asthma really anymore. I really don't. But anyway, I had to go to the doctor and get tested for allergies. And they do those skin tests where they have like 8 syringes sticking out of your arm at a time, and they stab you in the back with a bunch of different allergens and see what you're allergic to. And I'm super allergic to dust and dust mites. So this is why I got some dust on my equipment here, and it's just like, it became a real issue because I'm like, I can't even clean this stuff. It's been an ongoing problem. It's kind of like, I know this isn't the greatest thing to talk about, talking about dust, but it's been like a major problem. And I'm fixing it. I got some things cleaned up, but needless to say, I'm kind of scared to even go find my guitar in the closet because I know it was kind of dusty before and it needs to be cleaned. And I'm just scared of what's going to happen. I'm talking like eye infections, like problems. I don't even want to get into it, but I'm going to get this guitar out. Plus my kids have been saying, you got to get the electric guitar out. And I need it. And now I have a way to plug it in. So I'm going to get the guitar out, bring back the good old PRS, the Paul Reed Smith. Same guitar I got when I bought it when I was 17 or 16 or 17. I worked all summer on a farm to save up money to buy this guitar. So it was a big deal. The whole time that I was saving up money for the guitar, I was picturing a black Ibanez for some reason. And then when it came time to actually buy a guitar, I got not a black. It was well, you'll see it later, guys. It's like a wood colored, kind of like orange, not orange, like dark sunburst type. You know, Paul Reed Smith. It's anyways. It wasn't what I was picturing, but I liked it. I still like that guitar a lot. So looking forward to getting that out. But this is, I've been talking about it a lot. Let me play the part again. And that's using a GarageBand amp emulator of some kind. It says American Static. All right, and I'm going to go a little farther into the song, and I'm going to show you guys there was the lead part that goes along with it. So here it comes. Let me start it back a little bit right here. Oh, I started over. So yeah, I'm not even sure how to use GarageBand. Let me. All right, let me see if I can start it partway through the song. There we go. All right, guys. I'm going to show you another song from GarageBand. This is called, the beat's called Loop Tour. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think that's the final name at all. And I've got some tentative vocals for a hook, and I actually started rapping just when I was trying out my mic yesterday. I started rapping the end of Fall Asleep over this. You know, this is just me kind of messing around right now, but let's try this out. I've got screen recording going now, guys. I use QuickTime to do it. I was trying to do it with CapCut and it wasn't working properly, so I've got QuickTime going. I think it's working. So in the video, I'll be able to show the screen back and forth, and I'm going to try to record my vocal through the mic, which I forgot to press record for the talking here. So let's do that now and see if I can switch over. Well, actually, when I press record, it's going to start playing the song, so I'll just do it right when I go to sing. So I guess you're gonna have the mic right now is coming off the phone. But later, I'm going to try to use this mic for the audio because I think it sounds better. But okay, here we go. And I'll say right now, I'm using my preamp, but I don't have any of the compression on. I guess I could put it on afterwards. But on the way in right now, it's just totally clean signal with no processing. All right, let's, and I'm not going to loop this track, so I'm just going to try this out. Here we go. Song, this is a beat you haven't heard. Again, this is just a sketch beat in GarageBand. There's even a sample for the chord, but the melody you're going to hear, I made that up. I played that. So here we go. All right, I pressed record, but nothing happened. I don't know how to use GarageBand here. Let's try it again. Here it goes. I probably won't sing right away, guys. Let you hear the melody here first. Yeah. Okay. I know that it's true. It's dark and scary, 'cause I'm a monster too. That's who you married. And I know that it's true. It's dark and scary, 'cause I'm a monster too. That's who you married. So it looks like the waveform here, there's a lot of peaks. And that's because I don't have any compression on. I've got my gain all the way up on the amp. Right. I don't know about all those lyrics, especially like that's who you married. I know that it's true. It's dark and scary. That might be a little cheesy. I don't know. But or 'cause or and I. But I'm a monster too. I was also thinking I could play guitar over that melody. I figured that out real easy the other day. It was like bum 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 ba-dee-um, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dee-um. Let's do another take, I guess. I don't know how to use this thing. I thought you could duplicate the track. No, new track with duplicate settings. There you go. Okay. If anyone is watching this and knows how to use GarageBand better than me, let me know what the hell to do, because I'm going to try to record on this track now. Let's just try it again. Just record it. Yeah. Maybe go back a little farther from the mic, not to... Now we're sitting on the ledge again. Everything that I say to win. It kinda makes me wonder what I'm gonna be. I know you think I'm young cause I make believe, and I'm too proud to compromise. Hope you know that my mind perceives your lies, baby. Even when I'm between your thighs, baby. Finish up and I just wanna die, maybe. We can start a little family tree. You can sit there smiling right next to me, and I can teach you how to count to 3, and we could live on a beach down by the sea, yeah. I know that it's true. It's dark and scary, and I'm a monster too. That's who you married. And now we're sitting on the ledge again. Everything that I say to win. It kinda makes me wonder what I'm gonna be. I know you think I'm young as a make-believe, and I'm just gonna sing along with this real quick and record again with the other one playing. I have no idea how I'm gonna put this onto the mix. I guess I would have to export each version over and over again. Something's wrong with the way I'm doing this, guys. I'm sure. Let's try it again. Yeah. Okay. Maybe go back a little farther from the mic, not to back a little farther. Now we're sitting on the ledge again. Everything that I say to win. It kinda makes me wonder what I'm gonna be. I know you think I'm young cause I make believe, and I'm too proud to compromise. Hope you know that my mind perceives your lies. Even when I'm between your thighs, I finish up and I just wanna die. Maybe we can start a little family tree, and you can sit there smiling right next to me, and maybe I could teach you how to count to 3, and we could live on a beach down by the sea, yeah. I know that it's true. It's dark and scary, cause I'm a monster too. It's who you married, and now we're sitting on the ledge again. Everything that I say it kinda makes me wonder what I'm gonna be. It's dark and young scary, make believe, and I'm too proud to compromise. Hope you knew that my mind perceives your lies. Okay, so there were 2 other tracks that I had started in GarageBand, and I exported them the other day, which is like the first time I even exported anything from GarageBand, which was interesting. Wasn't very hard, but I wasn't sure if it would work, and it did. So I'm just going to play them here, and I'm recording the screen right now, and then I have it playing off the computer. Maybe I'll, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play it off the computer, I think. Or maybe I won't talk while it's playing, and then if I want to switch out the real beat instead of the bad quality, maybe I'll do that. But I'll say right away, this one, the melody is just not quantized, and I was just free playing through it, trying to make stuff up. So it doesn't sound quite professional, but I think you get the idea anyway. Here we go. Now we're sitting on the ledge again, and everything that I say to win. Kinda makes me wonder what I'm be. I know you think I'm young cause I make believe, and I too proud to compromise. Hope you know that my mind perceives your lies, baby. Even when I'm between your thighs, baby, I finish up and I just wanna die. Maybe we can start a little family tree, and you can sit there smiling right next to me, and I can teach you how to count to 3, and we can live on a beach down by the sea. Maybe that there's something that you should know. It was hard enough to let you go. It's getting harder as I watch you grow, so fall asleep and I think of you. And now we're sitting on the ledge again, and everything that I say to win. It kinda makes me wonder what I'm gonna be. I know you think I'm young cause I make believe. I'm too proud to compromise. I hope you know that my mind perceives your lies, baby. Even when in between your thighs, baby, I finish up and I just wanna die. Maybe we can start a little family tree. You can sit there smiling right next to me, and maybe I can teach you how to count to 3. We can live on a beach down by the sea. Maybe that there's something that you should know. It was hard enough to let you go. It's getting harder as I watch you grow, so fall asleep and I think of you. I don't know what I'm doing for Oh, let's start it over. Alright, let's stop it. And then there's just one short one here. And I figured this out. I didn't even remember this, but I heard it the other day. And I played it on guitar, and it sounded cool on guitar too. Let's check it out. All right, so I'm gonna flip through all 4 real quick just to give you a feel, just for a second. Let's go real quick. All right, there you go. There was the monster one. Sitting on the ledge again, everything that I said it when. I kinda miss it, wonder what I'm gonna be. I know you think I'm young cause I make believe, and I'm too proud to compromise. I hope you know that my mind perceives your lies, baby. Even when I'm between your thighs, I finish up and I just wanna die. Maybe we can start. Oops. I know that it's true. It's dark and scary, cause I'm a monster too. The two you marry. I know that it's true. It's dark and scary, cause I'm a monster too. The two you married. Sitting on the ledge again, and everything that I said it when. I kinda miss it, wonder what I'm gonna be. I know you think I'm young as a make believe, and I'm too proud to compromise. Up, you know that my mind perceives your lies, baby. Even when I'm between your thighs, baby, I finish up and I just wanna die. Maybe we can start a little family tree, and you can sit there smiling right next to me, and maybe I can teach you how to count to 3, and we can live on a beach down by the sea. Maybe now there's something that you should know. It was hard enough just to let you go. It's getting harder as I watch you grow, so fall asleep and I think of you, yeah. And I'd obviously need to not do that same little melody thing over and over, but sitting on the ledge again, everything that I say to win. Kinda makes me wonder what I'm gonna be. I know you think I'm young as a make believe, and I'm alright. I remember this one, we just heard this, and then the other one, yeah. Yeah. Not to be bad, baby, like it's so sad. Easy come, Corona, try. Corona, Marana, Garana, something, I don't know. Trying to do, not a freak, so gotta keep it electric. Don't you know? I say what you do, I feel like you go. No bleed, see life slow, deep breath. Hey, but you do not know, baby, like it's so sad. Easy come, Rana. Yeah, not trying to do, not a freak, so gotta keep my
20 times tonight. This I replied, baby, like it's so sad. I'm trying to do, keep it evil, I tried. Replied, so don't pork chop, you say, Molly, but you never will. The rain and in the snow, and I like the snow, and I angel now. Easy come, Corona. Focus right. I like the scarlet eye. Okay. All right, so I could hear myself on the mic there. You guys couldn't. Sorry about that. I need to figure out how to record it. I want to work on that song some more. I thought it had something to it. That was an experimental one, once again, I did back in 2021. When I was just very briefly, I was thinking of trying to do some music. I went into GarageBand for the first time. I think those were the only 4 songs I even messed around with. I hooked my mic up for one of them. That was it. So I think that's it, guys. I'm going to try to take some of this footage and piece it together. I can definitely guarantee the video is going to be really choppy. I'm not expecting a lot of people to watch it, though. So this is mostly me forcing myself to practice doing this. Hey, I figured out how to screen record today, I think. That's a big one. I'm going to go ahead and turn off that screen recording. Okay. All right. And cool. Appreciate you guys checking this out. Hopefully that was interesting. Again, these aren't like the songs I'm working on right now so much, but they are the most recent things I was messing around with on in an actual recording situation. I've been doing everything else on acoustic guitar or just singing along to my older tracks, which I'm going to do more later. I'm trying to say that those other songs are actually songs I'm still going to record. So these ones that I just showed you right now is just kind of like my first, it's just something I just uncovered the other day in GarageBand, basically. I was like, oh, let me export these tracks. You know, it's always weird when you're using a new music program, a new DAW, digital audio workstation, a DAW. I don't go around talking about DAWs. Some people do. What DAW do you use? I'm using GarageBand right now. Hopefully, probably move to Logic Pro, but I've never used it or even seen it used in my life. But I probably get that pretty soon. But I want to see what I can do in GarageBand first. So I'm leaving a pause here in case I have to cut all that stuff out. I'm going to try to do more vlogging more often. I'm trying to turn this into more of a daily situation, whether I feel like it or not. So yeah, that's that. Actually, I want to mention this because I just got these things. I'm very excited. They're little like mini whiteboards. I've got a big whiteboard I can roll in here, and I'm thinking of doing that when I start actually recording songs, so I can just like mad scientist mode right all over it. But this is more like a to-do list. Oh, I think you can see my desktop there, and I think that was probably shouldn't put that in the video because it's probably a copyrighted image. Anyway, I don't think anyone's gonna care. I'm trying to say, I got these whiteboards here for to-do lists. And I'm using washable markers, Crayola, the good old Crayola, because I don't like the fumes. You guys heard me talking about dust? I also don't like fumes from dry erase pens, you know? I used to always use them and then never noticed any problems. Now,
Well, my son, they messed up his eyes. Whenever he's around him, he gets super red eyes, and I started noticing my eyes were hurting a little bit too. And I'm just like, "Wow, this is." And I looked into them, like they're pretty toxic, actually. After all. So washable markers, are a bit better. I'm not that paranoid. I'm sure they're not perfect, but that's what I'm doing. I got 6 of these things, so I can just write my notes on them and different things like that. Song lists. I think. My next vlog, I got some guitar stuff to play, but today I wanted to force myself to try to figure out this new mic situation. Not a new mic, old mic, but hooking it up again. And trying to sit at the desk here and go into some projects and record some things and do some screen recordings and editing. And I hope it doesn't take too long. But thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I will see you again soon. Okay, bye.